Hello students. Let's say that you are watching your school's last year's annual day function in your school library with other classmates, and at one point the principal is seen awarding a trophy to a student, and your teacher pauses the video and asks you to draw the image of that trophy in your book. Now the problem is that the TV screen is of dimensions 60 centimeters by 40 centimeters and your book is of dimensions 30 centimeters by 20 centimeters only. Let us take the ratio of length to breadth and write that as a fraction. We get 60 centimeters by 40 centimeters. Simplifying that, we get 3 by 2. So we say that the ratio of length to breadth of the TV is 3:2. Next, we find the ratio of length to breadth of the book and write that as a fraction. We write 30:20. On simplification, we get 3 by 2. So we say that the ratio of length to breadth of the book is 3:2. We can notice that the ratio of the dimensions of the TV and the book are equal. So when two ratios are equal, we say that they are in proportion. Or we can also say that in fraction form they are equivalent fractions. Since their ratios are in proportion, so if we draw the trophy in the book, it will look exactly similar to the actual trophy. Hooray! We successfully draw a large image in a small book using proportion concept. We saw how two ratios will be in proportion. Next, let us see how two quantities can also be in proportion. Let's say that you want to do a birthday party and you are inviting guests, and you want to serve the guests using a meal box which you have to order from a nearby restaurant. Let's say that each guest consumes 2 meal boxes, so the ratio of guest to meal box is 1:2. If you invite 2 guests, then you have to purchase 4 meal boxes, and if 3 guests, then 6 boxes, and if you want a lot of guests, say 4, then 8 boxes. As the number of people are increasing, the number of meal boxes too are increasing. So we say that these two quantities are in direct proportion or direct variation. Writing the number of guests and number of meal boxes in fraction form when there is 1 guest, and when there are 2 guests, and when we have 3 guests, and finally when we have 4 guests. In fraction form, we say that these fractions are equivalent. The first ratio will be in proportion to each of the other ratios, and this will be in ratio form. If two quantities are in direct proportion, then their ratio will be a constant. Now look at this animation. What do you see? Is it not a moving car? And is it not moving slowly? Yes, it is moving slowly. Now look at this another animation and compare. Is the other car not moving fast? Yes, it is moving fast. We can say that if the speed is more, then less time is needed to cover a given distance. So as the speed increases, the time taken to cover that distance decreases. So we say that the speed and time are in inverse proportion or inverse variation. If two quantities are in inverse proportion, then their product will be a constant. Let's take an example. A car has to cover a certain distance. If it travels with a speed of 5 meters per second, then it covers it in 50 seconds. What should be the speed to cover the same distance in 10 seconds? according to the question, we can write that the speed is 5 meters per second when time taken is 50 seconds, and we need to find what is the speed if the time to be taken is 10 seconds. Speed and time are in inverse proportion, so their product will be equal and constant. Substitute the values in the relationship. We get the speed as 25 meters per second. So this is how it was. Now, for more support and to increase your knowledge in math, physics and chemistry, you can log on to our website or mail us at the given email ID. Thank you for watching the video, and please subscribe to our channel for more such videos.